Ted Bundy.
Excuse me.
You go right ahead.
Thank you, sir. All right. Which one are we talking about first?
I guess Ted Bundy is first.
All right, Ted Bundy. You know, psychopath that we all know and love.
Very crazy.
His mother, Eleanor Louise Cowell,
Yep.
was ashamed of having Ted as an illegitimate child because she had no idea who his father was.
Yep.
What he said. There was speculation around who his real father was, but they never were able to like pinpoint who the actual person was.
Probably some other murderer.
Yeah, probably. So he took his stepfather's name, Johnny Bundy, married his mom in 1951, and they went on to have like several children. Ted took his stepfather's name, but resented him for not being smart. He didn't have many friends as a kid, but again, he was very smart, and he liked knives, really liked knives.
A little suspicious.
A little bit, considering who he grew up to be.
I'll take this. His race, he was white. The ages he committed the crimes was 28 and 32. His gender was male, you know, Ted, that's usually a male name. And then his IQ is 136, which is pretty above average.
Were there any precursors? Plenty. He would go he would go into the forest and pull apart mice for no reason. Other than that, though, he was pretty normal. Smart kid, shy, like we said already.
Super smart.
Yeah, can I hop in?
Hop in, yeah, we need all the benefits we need. Come on.
It's a feature.
Yeah.
We got 3 features.
How was his adult life? So he graduated from the University of Washington with a degree in psychology. Kind of weird because he was a psychic, you know.
Yes.
Psychopath.
He was he was accepted to attend law school in Utah, where he never earned the degree. Not sure why. Doesn't say. When he was at university, he fell in love with a wealthy, pretty young woman from California named Dane Edwards.
Beautiful. Beautiful young woman.
Yes. They had a daughter together named Rose.
Yep.
Rose?
Yeah,
Or
Rose.
Rose.
Rose, like a
Rose.
like a rose.
Like the rose bush.
She smelled bad.
She started a job he started a job at the Seattle Suicide Hotline, which is kind of crazy because he pretty much made people die with just like suicide, you know.
Killed
Kill them all.
Yeah.
Murder. Serial killer. That's what
Ate
he
him
is.
up.
He would later enroll in law school
Yep.
2 years after
Good.
he originally went, and he began a career in politics before stuff started going downhill.
Turning the light
Crazy.
around. Turning the light around.
Joe Biden.
Were they ever diagnosed with a mental disorder? Did they ever receive treatment? He was diagnosed as a psychopath, and he was treated while the trial was going on.
Yep. Psychopath.
Nice.
Absolutely.
That's what's
Bad man.
Volkswagen bug.
What were the nature of the crimes? So, this is what we've learned. We've learned that he would rape his victims before beating them to death, which is bad. And he actively did this between 1974 and 1978. He targeted women and confessed to killing 36 women from several states.
He raped him.
Nice. Bundy would make women believe that he was an authority figure or that he was disabled, and then he would knock them out and kidnap them.
Yep. And then rape him.
Not allowed. When and how were they caught? What was their behavior like when they were caught? Bundy was arrested in Pensacola, Florida.
Florida man.
By
Hey,
local police.
Florida
Yeah,
man.
he's a Florida man. By local police after he was stopped for speeding while driving a stolen vehicle. He tried to run from the police, and when he was arrested, he was physically very angry.
Tried to get away from 12. Couldn't do it.
Was he capable of withstanding trial? Yes, he was.
Yep.
Because he represented himself in the Florida trials.
Smart man.
Idiot.
Was very studious.
He was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and 2 counts of burglary, and received 3 death sentences.
And of course, the 36
And we have not found
deaths
a
he
motive.
committed
Oh yeah,
for doing so.
he spent 10 years on death row.
He is not still alive. He was executed in 1989 while in
Very
prison.
Revenge.
He was
like it.
suspected of committing over 50 murders.
50.
He did not show any value or care for human life. He is unable to feel pity or remorse or
He was a rapist.
Yeah, and Our next psychopath.
I got it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Our next psychopath, Ted Kaczynski, aka the Unabomber.
Unabomber. Male
He was
bomb.
socially awkward and lacked
Bombs are
lack
really
of a
good.
privileged background. Yeah, he had a mother and a father and a young brother who lived with him. He never had any friends, and his family was normal jobs.
His race, age, and gender, and IQ. His race was white. His age when he committed crimes was 36 to 53. That's like what, 20? Not 20. Almost,
17
Yeah,
years.
17 years. His gender, he was male, and
old.
his IQ was 167.
Super
I think,
Smarter than
I
Einstein.
think
Smart
Einstein
guy.
was like
Smarter than
163.
Albert Einstein.
Made his own bomb. Super smart.
Were there any precursors to tell us that he might have become a killer? He was hospitalized for an allergic reaction when he was a kid
Yeah.
because he took some medicine.
I remember that.
At some point during the
Like
hospital
the
trip,
60s, 50s.
people noticed a change in his personality.
Mhm.
The birth of his younger brother David also caused Kaczynski to change as well. He was regarded as he was regarded as different by others because of his size and intellect, but he was still active in clubs at school and lived a normal life.
David was bad.
Yeah, not
How was his adult life? After graduating early from Evergreen Park Community High School, it's a long name. He skipped 11th grade, just in
Yeah.
there.
Me too.
He was accepted into Harvard on a full scholarship at the age of 16.
Very smart guy.
And while at the school, he didn't make many friends, if any, and he never married or had any kids.
stupid.
He was a loner, and then he eventually worked at as a professor
Mhm.
at the University of California.
Them loners, man.
Was he
Loners.
were they ever
Yeah, he's
diagnosed
stupid.
with a mental illness? He was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. He was visited by doctors while in prison. Most of his killing mindset stemmed from his antisocial lifestyle, living in the woods alone. His ideologies also drove him to create the bombs used to harm people.
He's a pretty sick
Some
man.
scientists, man.
Gerb's got this one.
No, this is just us. He's just.
Yeah, Gerber's just here.
Oh, he's a feature?
Yeah, yeah.
Four
Yeah,
features.
features,
Four
four
features.
That's four
on the
features.
track.
That's
So,
solid.
what was the
On
nature
track.
of their crimes? He wanted to show how damaging technology could be. So, from 1978 to 1995, he committed all the crimes.
Mhm. Yeah,
He killed
did.
3 people and injured 23 with the bombs. All of his crimes were planned. They were controlled violence. I mean,
Premeditated.
they're still very violent though.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Controlled and violent. Yeah.
He said
Kinda-
he said he
kinda
went
hard to
after figureheads in large or small of the digital revolution as a mode of revenge and a method to save humanity from itself. He used the bombs he made to intend to hurt or kill victims.
Hurt.
How were they caught? He was caught by the FBI after releasing a manifesto into the public.
It's the big gun. right there.
Kaczynski's brother recognized his handwriting and contacted the FBI.
Brother just threw him under the bus.
Where their
Federal
linguistics
Bureau of
team,
Investigations.
yes, where their linguistics team analyzed letters written by Ted to his brother. They located Kaczynski's cabin and took him in with no struggle.
None.
Weak man.
None at all.
Weak man.
No struggle.
Was he found capable of
Yeah,
stand
blah,
trial? The prosecutors and the defense attorney, along with other psychiatrists, all agreed that he was fit to stand trial.
He was charged with 10 counts of transportation, mailing, and use of bombs.
10.
3 counts of first-degree murder, and was sentenced to 8 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole.
That's
He never
that's
lived
bad.
there.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Is he still alive? No, he died by suicide in
He's
June
dead.
of 2023.
Killed himself.
When he was being sentenced, he was asked if he understood the charges, in which he replied, "Yes, Your Honor," and showed no amount of remorse or sadness or anger for his crimes.
Yeah, so real psychopaths.
The end. The end.
Hope you learned something here.
That's it.
He was a psycho.
That's the video. Goodbye.